everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tech Sheck, continuing to delve into and share with you the tech ecosystem of Pakistan. And today we went in a little different direction, more in the medical area, but something pretty cool that's happening. And I have with us today Farrukh Usman, the CEO of Byonyks. How are you today, Farrukh? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. So let's just jump right in, Tech Sheck style. Farrukh, I remember meeting you 3 years ago with a very unique device that would help with dialysis problems in the third world. Looks like you're making it happen. Tell us more.
Yeah, when you and I met in that was August 2019, and then our promise was that, okay, we know how to do it. And people say, who the hell are you? How are you going to do a dialysis of a human being? And we said, okay, why don't we do it on a human being and show it to you how it works? And 5 days before COVID lockdown, we did our first patient, March 2020. And then from there on, we are building, and now we have a factory. Now we have a research center in Lahore. And here in Chicago, we are reinventing dialysis for American audience because we put acid into human body. That's an area where we haven't improved since 1942. Alexander Fleming took the acid out of all the wounds and we got antibiotic. But today in 2022, we are putting acid into dialysis even today. So that's where you pick up the ecosystem.
Yeah. Interesting. So tell me a little more. So why is the Genesis Pakistan? Why did you start there? Given this is an international problem.
The reason to start in Pakistan is we are the only company in the history of dialysis that has developed a machine and put on a human. We are the only company in the history of dialysis which has $1 million. We have spent less than 5. Why? Because we are only able to do it because of Pakistan. Our fathers are our 401k. I crashed at my dad's home and even brought my Eric Frank mic into my dad's home. And I can afford 5 or 10 salaries in Pakistan from my own savings and get to the point where the company is investable. So that sweet spot where you have to leave your job and be without salary for 3-4 years, that's where fallback and the availability of amazing talent. When I used to hire from India, there I'm competing with Apple, Microsoft, Google. In Pakistan, I can get the best talent from any university, and that's where Pakistan really have worked out well for us.
That's fantastic. Well, it's very heartening to hear, and that's more of what we need to see. So kudos to you for chasing that and making that happen. So quick question now. So definitely a sustainable, definitely something that helps. How do you make this revenue sustainable?
It's more like a subscription model. So dialysis has to be done more frequently. In Pakistan, there are 3 kinds of payers. One is people who are spending a brand new Mercedes or whatever, they pay themselves. Then the government hospitals have some funding as well. And then the third biggest element is charity. SIUTs and all the big charities from Karachi to Lahore, they invest a lot of money. But once we enter into Dubai, Middle East, or India is somewhat similar, but Dubai is more insurance-based, and America is very federal government-based, where we get a payment from the federal government. So you need to give a good service, and the payment is there already.
Got it. Okay, good. So you're definitely seeing that this is profit with a lot of good to it, and you can reach across all spectrums.
We only do the projects which has definitely it's a business, but at the same time has to do something good with mankind.
Oh, that's great. That's good to hear. And the nice thing is it puts a really positive spin that if something like this becomes prolific and it comes from Pakistan, definitely makes us look better. So that's fantastic. We're wishing you the best on that. So what's going on in terms of now commercialization and next steps? Are you going to do Pakistan only? Are you going to go outside of Pakistan? How does that look?
First product, we already have a factory which is operational in Lahore. That will be starting India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and MENA region. Next factory will be out of Malaysia, and then with the parameters to enter an American ecosystem where we will be having manufacturing either in Oklahoma or Mexico. So US penetration is our dream somewhere next year, and commercialization of that is a little more challenging than what we initially plan always, but we'll.
Excellent. And just as you know, we do things pretty quick at Tech Sheck. My last question is, how is the funding process working out? Are you looking for more money from diaspora? What's going on that front?
The money is always in a hardware startup, with a tech startup is a need. Luckily, we have been able to generate enough more than what we need to, and we have been doing things frugally. So that's working out well, and I'm very happy for that.
That's excellent. That's good to hear. Well, Faruk, first of all, I wanted to thank you. That's a very noble pursuit that you have. And I'm very happy to see that you're making progress from where we were 3 years ago. So that's always heartening. And the best part is putting Pakistan in a very good light. So thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you. What we say is kidneys have no boundaries. The problem is everywhere, and go and serve everywhere.
Well, that's fantastic. Oh, great. And to our audience, thank you very much for joining us once again. As you see, we're continuing to share with you great stories about the Pakistan ecosystem, people like Faruk and the projects that they're taking. Hopefully these continue to grow and make us look great like we should. And with that, thank you very much. Continue to like, share, and subscribe. I bid you all Allah Hafiz.